Roberta. Welcome to the Association of You. How are you?
Hey, Tony, I'm great. Thanks so much for having me today.
Oh, you're welcome. So, Roberta, introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do.
Sure. Founder of Roberta Eastman Enterprise, and after a long career in business and leadership management, in 2004, I had the chance came up actually to seize change as opportunity. And so I stepped into being CEO of my own company and now established and continue to grow.
Fantastic. So, Roberta, tell me, what does your company do and who do they do it for?
Well, my company aligns performance and people, and we do that to establish business growth. So my work transforms CEOs and leaders and teams as well as solopreneurs. We engage or explore, originally we explore looking at, what does a great business look like for you? What would a great team be with good performance? And then we engage in that using a personal and organizational development model, which is renowned both in the UK and here in the US. That facilitates us closing the gaps between the people and the performance and influences the alignment of the two for that business growth.
So why is there a need for your business?
Well, Tony, the need for the business comes from our natural need of all of us in business, and that is really to be able to tap into our own great resourcefulness as well as the resourcefulness of the people. And so for CEOs, tapping into, their people as a resource, it creates the high-impact communication. It provides them with effective leaders. It gives them the actual ability to create efficient processes and systems, which ultimately leads the CEO to be able to step into high return on investment activities.
How does that work for the solopreneur, Roberta?
Well, for the solopreneur, again, it's all about the performance. And when you are tapping into your own resourcefulness, in either case, I have a client who has actually increased his self-satisfaction in both business and life by 40%, and he did that by focusing on high return on investment activities, increasing those by 50%.
From your customer's perspective, how do you make a difference for them?
I have a client who I asked, well, who do you want to be as a leader? And he wasn't able to answer the question. He said, I don't know. And when we finished our work, our initial phase of work together, he shared with me that I had taken him back to who he wanted to be as a leader and who he was. So that's their perspective. I take them back to who they want to be as leader and why they're here.
So the process that you're using as far as the work that you do, it really asks that question about what they want to be. They think they know what the issues are within their company, but you guide them through a process to help them to define that so that the real work can begin.
We clearly define what good looks like for them, and that's in all aspects of their business. Who do they want, to be, and what role do they want to play? What role do they need their teams to play? And what does a good team look like? What are they going to own here? And what do they need to be responsive to? And so the system actually defines and facilitates closing that gap of where they are today to who they want to be and what they need these things to look like for them, and it moves them forward to do that.
What role do your employees, if you have any, or your virtual staff or team, what role do they play in that type of work that you do with your customers?
Well, before anybody comes to work in the business, the role that we need them to play is defined, the role as an individual, what they will contribute and how they will contribute to being the team, and, being a part of the team, what the business results we need them to help us with. And then as the people are going through the interviewing, recruiting, and that process, they're actually further defining the role by participating and being involved in answering questions and interacting with everybody. They're furthering that along. So before the actual recruiting and interviewing even starts, our performance management system is really coming to life, or it's got the recruiting and the interview process in the role coming to life, and we do that through the performance management system, which starts long before you even start really talking to the people.
So is this how you then handle your training within your own team and your employees so that they can also walk the talk before they start doing the work with your clients?
Absolutely. This needs to be done. Their role needs to be clearly defined by us and by them so that you, again, can align that performance and the people to the business growth. And that's how you do that.
So it has to start within your own company first.
Absolutely has to start within your own company first. And again, a performance management system clearly defined allows you to do that before you even bring the role to life.
And how does your company inspire that highest level of performance? That's important, of course, to what you're delivering to your client, but also inspires the highest level of performance within your own company.
Yes, and we've been there. We've asked ourselves the questions, and we've done that work that we inspire our clients to do. We've evaluated what does good look like, and we've identified resources, and then we focus on moving forward and closing the gap to get there.
So you've done the work.
We've done the work. We've been there. Yes. And continue to do the work.
And you have, by doing the work yourself, it does inspire that highest level of performance of your team and yourself, I would imagine, by keeping it that real.
It absolutely does. It is a consistent tapping into your greatest, resources, but resourcefulness.
Mm-hmm. Does it allow you then also to make changes in your team if you need to? Does it make it a little easier to do that as well?
Well, the team is a part of it. So yes, when the shift needs to happen because you're looking at where do we go from here based upon competition, based upon the market, based upon the economics, based upon what you want to roll out as products, all of those things shift. So you always have to have your eye on where are we going and how do we close and bridge the gap from where we are today to where we want to go.
What are your company's top 2 golden rules?
My first golden rule is that we will live in others' shoes to treat all with respect. Now, visually, that looks like this. Stand where you are, turn around, extend out your hand, and help those behind you. And then the second golden rule is that we are our own greatest resources. And now for my clients, from CEOs to solopreneurs, as well as my own personal experience, when you have defined and clarified what you want, you create safety for others to move forward with you. And you gain personal and professional support. You gain team players that are step up into different roles for you, and they become followers as well as leaders within the team. And you get clients, and then you gain client support by doing so, and all with you leading.
Roberta, the golden rules that you have instilled in the values of your own company sound very much to me in alignment with the work that you do with the client, and that the results that you ask for by living your golden rules, first identifying them and then living them, that also can translate into the same type of identification of a client's golden rule within their own business, whether it has to do with communication, teamwork, leadership, and that I can see in direct alignment with what you do as a company.
Absolutely. High impact communication, open, communication, effective leadership, team approach, just resource. All of those things tie into these golden rules because it is so true. You know, giving before receiving. Again, stand where you are, turn around, and extend out your hand, and you help those that are behind you.
And isn't that a great way to teach a company how to work on its culture?
I happen to love it.
What would you like your company's legacy to be?
I would like the legacy of Roberta Eastman Enterprise to have the farthest reach possible to all the people, whether we've met them or not, to influence all of the people to experience their own great potential.
That's a great legacy, and what wonderful work you are doing, Roberta. Where can people find you?
You can always find me at robertaeastman.com. And everything is there. You can reach me at 805-930-9833. Anytime, look at the website, call me, connect with me. Reach out and connect. That's what I ask people to do.
Thank you very much, Roberta.
Thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate it, and have a great day.
You as well.